Hello, all my besties, and welcome to another one of my videos. In today's video, I am going to show you how to set up a coaching service right inside of Payhip. You might be asking, Regina, what is a coaching service? A coaching service is a service that you can offer to your community or even people that's inside of your audience, okay? Or people, even people that's around you. And what it is say you know how to build websites, and an individual comes to you and say, "Hey, can you build me a website? You know, life in. I have a lot of products that I can sell. I just don't have time to build a website." That's a coaching service, okay? Maybe somebody seen, maybe you went on a 10-day weight loss challenge and you lost 10 pounds, a pound each day. I don't know nothing about losing weight. Maybe that's, you're not supposed to lose a pound a day, but I'm just saying, maybe you was on a weight loss challenge and somebody seen the success that you had on it, and then they wanted to know how you did it. Maybe they want to do some one-on-one calls. They don't even have to be in the same city or state with you. You can even set up some meal plans or workout exercise plans and have one-on-one coaching calls with them. That is a coaching service. Okay, maybe you know how to set up a school account, a Facebook group. I don't know, you know how to do sublimation. Anything that you can do to where a person can come to you because they don't have time to do something and they can delegate it over to you, or they just want to, maybe you want to just, they just want your mentorship on how you was able to succeed on something that requires you to have a coaching service. And the thing that you do not want to do, if somebody walk up to you and say, "Hey, do you offer a service like that?" and you say no, okay? So today I'm going to have you to brainstorm on some of the stuff that you know how to do that you might be able to offer to your community, or your target audience, to maybe even so that they can delegate those tasks to you and you can get to the bag by doing it, or you can help somebody that needs to be helped. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, to set up a coaching service, of course, you're going to need Canva, ChatGPT, and you're going to need your Payhip account. So I'm going to head over here to Payhip. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to my dashboard and I'm gonna go up here to add, because the coaching service is just like having another product. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add, hit the add button, and I'm gonna come down here where it say coaching service. Okay, so it's gonna be a list of things that you have to fill out, and I'm gonna go through this with you step by step. So it say give your coaching service a name. So let me head over here to our school, because I do offer some services in school and I needed to set up some links for those services. So I'm just going to get the outline for it because I already created the outline. So I'm going to stroll down here. I'm gonna click on this right here, and I'm gonna do the done for you ebook, the done for you editing and coaching for ebooks, okay, or books that you're gonna publish on Amazon KDP. So this is gonna be the whole breakdown. So what I am gonna do is, in order to get my name, I can always use the name done for you editing, book editing and coaching, but I like to brainstorm with ChatGPT. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna hit photo to profit. I'm gonna hit write a product title, and it's going to give me some input, ask me a couple of questions, and then I'm just going to say, because I already have an outline of that service, I'm just going to pop in here. Here is the outline for this service. If you don't have an outline for the service, just let ChatGPT know what type of service that you're offering. Okay, awesome. Go ahead and drop the outline. Oh, I was talking, I forgot to drop the outline. Let me go ahead and pop that in. Okay. So what it's doing, so what Photo to Profit is doing right now is coming up with my titles. It's giving me three to choose from. It's giving me my SEO keywords. Where are you planning to sell this? I plan on selling this as a coaching service on Payhip. Okay. And then I'm going to hit the go button. Let me at least spell Payhip right. Okay. I'm gonna hit the go button. Okay. And so it's just letting you know it speaks directly to overwhelmed or stuck self-publishing. So I'm offering a service to self-publishers or people that want to get into publishing, and say they created a book and now they're getting a rejection letter, and they don't, even though I did videos, they still can't fix the margins, the cover, things like that. So I'm offering a service for that. Or individuals who don't feel comfortable without, they don't want to do it alone. They want to have somebody with them when they do it for the very first time. I'm offering that service also. Okay. So you can tap into things that you know, like you have it down pat. You consider to be an expert in that field, and you can offer that as a service to other individuals who just now coming into that area, so that you can walk them through it and help them overcome the challenges that they might face when they get into that new space. Okay, so it gave me my title, and it's asking for the tone, and I want it to be professional and clear. My tone, Control V. Okay, and now it's giving me my options, my pricing. Okay, so I finna ask it now because I'm ready to go ahead. I done talked to ChatGPT a little bit, and I'm gonna just go ahead and let me pick my title. Done for you, KDP editing and coaching. Get approved on Amazon fast. Fix my KDP book, rejections and proof editing, plus one-on-one coaching for new authors. And then we have Amazon KDP publishing coaching, plus interior editing, children's book journals, and more. Okay, let me ask it, which title do you think is the best? Okay. So if I can't figure out which title I want to use, I just ask it. Okay, it say done for you, KDP book editing and coaching. Get approved on Amazon fast. Okay, so it's saying it's professional and clear, results driven, SEO friendly. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that as my title. I always brainstorm with ChatGPT so that I can get the best titles, sort of look professional, and I can get SEO keywords for whatever service or product or either classes that I'm offering. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit next. Okay, it says set a client intake flow. Now you can do way directly. New customers can go directly to checkout and sign up. I like to do with a intake form. New clients will fill out an intake form and get immediately sent to the checkout. So what that does is that let them meet, it let them fill out their name, their email, and why they need the service. Okay, so if they was building a website, like my intake form for my, if somebody was getting a website, it say provide if you have a logo. Do you have a logo? Do you have brand colors? Do you already have the name of your store? If you don't have none of that, don't worry, we will do a brainstorming session. But it allowed them to fill out, it allowed them to fill out their form so that I already have a heads up on what area that, where they at in the whole process. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click the second one with the intake form. New clients will fill out an intake form and then they can go to checkout. Okay, then it say with the intake form and your approval. What that means is they can fill out the intake form and you can see what type of help areas that they need or what they actually need you to do for them. And if it's something that you feel that you don't want to do, then you can not approve it. Okay, so but if you approve it, that gives them the right to go ahead and pay for it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit next on that. Okay, next we're going to get into pricing. With this particular coaching service that I'm offering right now, I'm going to have two different plans. One plan is for if you already have a book and you stuck getting it published, and one if you just want to go you want me to walk you through it step by step on a one-on-one. Okay, so I always do the first thing that you're going to notice with plan one is one-time purchase, which is what once they purchase this service, that's it. Now, if you want to set it up as a subscription, maybe you're offering a coaching service that have to do with, again, example like weight loss, and it might be something or exercising or getting healthy, or maybe it could be you mentoring somebody on mental health, self-care. You might be mentoring somebody as far as building a passive income, things like that. You might want to do a subscription where maybe y'all meet once a week or maybe y'all meet once a month so that they can go ahead and, have a recurring payment. Or you can also do payment plans based on the number of months that you're going to be offering that service. Or you can, if you can actually set this up and do a free, allow access to your content free of charge. Maybe you just want to showcase some stuff to get people familiar with maybe the type of services that you can offer in the future. Then maybe you can use this as a lead magnet. Okay. So let me go over here and let me see what my pricing for the first option, which was fix my book for existing manuscript. I have that for $29. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. I think, is it 29 or 29? Yeah, 29. Okay. And it's a one-time fee. Pricing plan name. Okay. Because I'm gonna have two pricing plans. I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna grab the first pricing plan name, which is fix my book for existing manuscripts. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. And I'm gonna pop it in. Okay. And next is show me more plan options. Okay, just it's a display description of this plan to customers. So I definitely want to display a description. So I'm gonna go right here and option number one. And make sure before you get to go to Payhip, like what I did was I already had done laid it out and talked to ChatGPT and knew what type of service that I wanted to offer. So I had already had this laid out. Okay, so talk to ChatGPT and it will actually help you build, like, I guess, the offers that you want to offer to your clients. I think that's the way to say it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the description. Okay, I'm gonna pop it in. And basically it's just saying this option is perfect if you already have a book, but it keeps getting rejected by Amazon and KDP. I'll step in, fix the issues, and make sure your file is print ready. I'm gonna check your margins and layouts, your interior and formatting, and make sure that's fixed. Spotting and correcting design issues, ensuring your book meets Amazon KDP, personalized feedback so you understand what you went wrong. Results: a polished professional book that finally gets approved, accepted on Amazon KDP. Okay. So now if I want to, I can display an image to represent this plan for the customers. Okay, so I'm gonna click on that and I'm gonna head over here to Canva. And in Canva, I like to use the square shape. And so I'm gonna grab this one right here. And this shape right here that I like to use is, let me give y'all the size just in case you want to use this shape also. Custom resize, we're looking at 1000 by 1000 pixels. Okay, this is the size I like to use for my listings. So I'm gonna head over here to printable. I'm gonna change that name. I'm gonna use my coloring book page as you know what, maybe I need to use a book. I think I got a book cover. Okay, let me duplicate that. And since it's about publishing, I'm gonna duplicate that picture and I'm just gonna use I am going to use just a picture of a book. Okay, I'm gonna slide that in a little bit because it has to do with publishing, and I use that as my thumbnails. Okay, alrighty, and I want something to say. Let me head over here to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna tell ChatGPT, can you give me something catchy to put on a thumbnail for pricing option number one. Okay, so can you give me something catchy to put on a thumbnail for pricing option number one? Okay, so I'm gonna hit the go button. Okay, reject and improve stress free. Okay, option number one, rejected by KDP. I'll fix that. KDP formatting, hand it over, bestie. I like number two, print ready and Amazon approved, done for you. Okay, I'm gonna say KDP formatting, hand it over, Bessie. Friendly confirmation and perfect if your brand voice leads warm and approach. I like that. I like that one. I'm gonna go with number two. I like the whole bestie tone. I'm gonna grab that. Head back over here to Canva, and I'm gonna just put it right here. Control V. Take this off right there, and boom. Okay. It looked like I'm missing something. I didn't copy it all. KDP formatting. I missed the K. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Formatting. Okay, make it a little smaller. It don't have to be big. Okay, KDP formatting. Hand it over, bestie. I like that. Okay, and then like I said, I use the book for my thumbnail because we're talking about publishing. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit the share. I'm gonna hit download, and I'm gonna download number 11. Number 11, right there. Done. Download. Okay. So you want a nice little thumbnail, okay? And let your thumbnail be based on, the services that you provide, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and upload that image that I just downloaded so it'll have an image to it, okay? Next, I want to add my second plan because I have two plans for this particular service, okay? So I'm gonna hit the another plan, plan two, okay? And it's also a one-time purchase of $99, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Option number two, start my book, full coaching and editing, $99. Okay. So I am going to go right back over here to Payhip. It's a one-time fee. Okay, my pricing plan name is going to be start my book, full coaching plus editing. Okay. And then I'm going to pop that right there. Now I'm gonna hit the show more plan options. I want to display a description and I want to display a small image to represent this plan. Okay, so now I am going to go back and I am going to get the description for option two. Okay, and it just breaks down what they're gonna get. So let me go ahead and pop that in. And it basically say this option is for besties starting from scratch or who wants hands-on help from beginning to end. I'll walk you I will walk with you through the entire process step by step until your book is live on Amazon KDP. One-on-one coachings, guidance of margin, fixing everything, feedback and teaching, final editing and formatting, results. A complete book live on Amazon KDP with you not knowing how to avoid mistakes for future projects. Okay, this is actually a good service. Like I said, your service don't have to be like you mentoring somebody. You can teach somebody something that you already know. That is a coaching service. That's what coaching is. So whether if it's setting up a website, whether it's I don't know, whether it's teaching somebody how to do sublimation, you can set up coaching services based on your expertise. Okay, so now I need to upload an image. So let me head over here to Canva and let me see what image I am going to use for this one. And I actually is going to remove that and I'm going to actually grab an element. I'm going to grab it. See y'all recent. I want a rectangle. I'm going to do this one right here. I'm going to add this right here. Okay, and then I'm going to duplicate that, put it right there. Okay. Make it a little smaller. It's too big. Duplicate right there. That's better. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just making sure but they the same size, okay? And I want to do an arrow, elements arrow. Let me write that. And I am basically my mind is saying do from this to that. So basically from a blank page to a book, okay? Because they starting from scratch, okay? So I'm gonna just grab that, and that's gonna be from this to this, okay? So now let me go over here and let me upload another book cover. You know what? I want to use her. Okay. And let me see. And maybe I can turn it like that. Okay, let's go with that. Okay. And then let me see. I need a blank page. Let me go up here to elements. Let's see, blank page. Here we go, right here. That is it gonna pop in? Yeah, there we go. There we go from. There we go. That is my vision. Okay, and let me put an arrow or something around this. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna do a text bar. It's gonna say from. This. Change my font right quick from this. Which is a blank page, duplicate it, and then I'm gonna say to this, okay? Let me get a square. Element square, okay? And right here, turn it white. And I need the arrow to be more like that. Okay. Now from this to this, okay, publish. Let me see if I can bring that down a little bit more. There we go. I can bring this up just a little bit. There we go. I can move this up. It'll probably be easier. I wanted to point to the book. There we go. Now we got action. Okay. Not so much the words that is pointing to the words as it is I want it to be pointing to the book. Okay. Okay, so now bring that down just a little bit. Okay, I wanted to move the square, but it's moving words. Okay. Do. All righty. Now I want to go to position. Okay, so now I want something catchy to say for that. Like the ChatGPT. And I'm just going to recopy that, but I'm going to change it to option 2. Okay, option 2 and hit enter. New to KDP, let's publish it right the first time. Coaching and editing equals your book live on Amazon from blank page to published. I'm with you. Okay, I like option 3 because that's for some reason I don't know. ChatGPT might be reading my mind, which is might be scary. I just did the blank page to actually a published book, and it's funny that it gave me that as one of my choices. Okay. I'm gonna hit the enter button on that one, and I'm gonna bring that up to right there, okay? And I do want to bring my smoke up, just there we go. Okay, now I got me a thumbnail for that one. Bring this down, just there we go. All righty. So now I'm gonna hit share, I'm gonna hit download, and then I'm gonna hit page 11. There we go. Done and download, okay? Okay, then I'm gonna head back over here to Payhip, and I am going to upload that image. Open. Okay, so now I have both of my pricing plans. Okay, so now I'm finna hit next. Okay, so the next is a select a start date on the enrollment date. This is useful for one-on-one coaching where clients enroll in ongoing. A fixed date. This is useful for recurring group classes and enrollment periods with firm start dates. Okay, I don't have a firm start date because I'm gonna let the individual who gets the coaching service. I'm gonna send them an email, and then we're gonna figure out what date and time that they want to start on this journey. So I'm just going to use the on the enrollment day. So whatever day we start. Okay. So now I'm going to hit next. Okay. And then it said add milestones. Okay. The first milestone. And then it say milestone descriptions. And then right here it say add a calendar. I didn't add a calendar because I'm gonna let the individuals fill out the form, and then that way I can determine what day that they want to start. Okay, but if you want to add a calendar, you can. Okay, so let me go back to ChatGPT. Let me brainstorm a little bit. I am actually going to copy this as my milestone, first milestone title. Okay, so this is my milestone because I don't have like it's not going to be just multiple, courses after courses after courses. Okay, so the first milestone is done for your book editing and coaching, children's books, coloring books, and I'm gonna just done for you book editing and coaching. I put, do I want to keep? Okay, let me have ChatGPT to rewrite that because I'm on the fence for that to be my listing. Okay. And you rewrite this. Okay. Done for you books, editing, and coaching. Okay, option number one, done for you KDP editing and coaching for children's books, journals, and more. Get published on Amazon. Get published on Amazon. KDP editing and children's and coaching on children's book plus journals. Amazon KDP book coaching and interior editing for children's book, coloring books, and journals. So I'm gonna say number two. I'm going with number two. Get great for service pages where the focus is on the outcome. I like that. Okay, so I am going to take that and put that there. Okay, and I'm going to tell it based on, I think I called this my outline. Let me go back. Yeah, I think I called it my outline. Here is my outline. Okay, based on my outline, can you give me a description for my listing? Okay. So it's going to give me a description done for you, KDP books editing and coaching for children's books and journals, and it explained what it is. Then it gave me option one, which is fix my books, which is $29. Then it gave me option two, why this works, whether you're cleaning up your book that won't pass review or publishing for the very first time. This service gives you both the fix and the future you know. Choose your option above and let's get your book ready for Amazon. Now, what I am going to do, because it's the description, I'm not putting the price in. Okay, so once I get over there, I'm going to just remove that, but everything else can go. Okay, I'm going to grab all of this, control copy, come right here, pop it in my description, control V. Okay, I'm actually going to leave a space right there. I'm removing that emoji. Actually, I want it to look like that. Okay. And it's if you're tired of confusing KDP formatting rules, endless rejections, and wasting hours trying to figure it out alone, this is the support you've been looking for. This is done for you editing and coaching service, helps you fix editing books or confidently launch your first project on Amazon KDP. This is the service that I'm offering. Okay, this is perfect. Whether you just getting started, stuck in the review limbo, I'll step in with expert formatting. Please help plus one-on-one coaching so your book can go live, professionally polished, and Amazon approved. Okay, and so then it gave option one, which I'm taking the pricing off right there. Okay, and then I'm taking off the price right there. Then it got start my book, which is option two. Okay, which is fine for the description. Why this works, saves you time, headaches, and trials and error. Helps you understand why your book was rejected. Gives you expert support so you're never guessing. Sets you up with the skills to confidently publish more books. Okay, perfect. This is perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit next on that. Okay, let me make sure I filled everything in. Yes, this is I'm reviewing everything for review your coaching service. That's the name, done for you KDP book editing and coaching. Get approved on Amazon fast. Okay, those are my pricing plans, one and two. I got my thumbnails, my intake flow, all of that. My milestone titles, done for you, the description, everything is there. So I'm gonna make it visible. Okay. Automatically, I don't do automatically subscribe. This is the automatically subscribe customers into the mail list. I let that be an option for customers. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and add coaching service. Okay. Now, what's the next step? Preview the page, enroll client C, and then you can edit your sales page. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I'm gonna head back over here to my dashboard. You can click on them if you want, but I tend to head over to my dashboard because this product is now live on side of my Payhip account, and as you can see, it do not have a thumbnail. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit manage right here, and I need to upload a photo from. And this is the photo that's gonna be on a like when somebody come in uh onto my website. Okay, so I need to get a thumbnail up. So let me head back over here to Canva. And I have a lady, I'm gonna use her. Let me see something, because I already used them too. Let me head over here to Canva. And I not Canva, ChatGPT, and look in my folders. I think I have another lady that I can use with a business suit, and I can put like the words on the thumbnail. Okay, so let me head over here. Let me go to library. Let me get a look at my library right quick. I don't know. I like that one when she holding that journal. I might use that one. I might use that one. Since she don't have like the SHU. I don't like her hair on that one. She got on glasses. She is definitely serious on that one. Hmm. I like this one too. Because it's teaching. I like that because it's teaching. Oh my God, y'all, give me a second. Y'all know how I get. Give me 1 second. I'm going to speed up the process. I think I'm going to just go ahead and use this one. I'm going to use this one. Okay. So let me download this. Can I down? Yep. Let me download that. I'm going to head over here back to Canva. And I am going to just grab this one. Alrighty. And then I'm going to hit a blank page. I'm going to upload it. Okay. I just like the whole coaching vibe that's on. Like, even though it looks like she's teaching, but she's background removal, it's like she's coaching. Okay. And then I need a setting for my background. I'm gonna do that next. Okay, get a color. I'm gonna actually do a purple background colors. Okay. Let me see. All right, quick. You know what? Let me see if I can do it. Before I do that, let me see. Background of books on a shelf. Okay. Maybe I need to stay kind of with the theme. That is not a background with books on the shelf. Let me go to elements then. Background with books on a shelf. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna stay with the book theme. Okay. So I'm gonna grab that. Let me see all. Actually, let me see photos. Let me remove that. Use this one. Let me see how it look. Send it to the back. Okay. All righty. I think I'm gonna use that one. And then I'm gonna make them just a little bit smaller so I can do a subtitle. Look like they in like it definitely looks like she's teaching. Okay. And I'm gonna add two Go back up here to elements. I need a square. Right here, this is good enough. Right. Text. I'm gonna grab some text right here. I'm gonna do something catchy just for the listing. Okay. Go back over here to Chat GBT. Let me go back into that trend. Can you create something catchy for the main thumbnail of this listing? Okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Struggling with KDP, I help you fix it and publish it. From rejected to published, done for you, with you. KDP formatting coaching for, I think I'm gonna go with one. Struggling with KDP, I help you fix it and publish it. Okay. I am going to go with number one. Control copy. Canva. And you don't have to really do a subtitle, if you don't want to. But I want to do a subtitle on this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so let me make sure that's up a little bit. All right. And so now let me download page number 2. Okay. Okay. Now that that's downloaded, I'm finna head back over here to Payhip, and I am finna upload my product listing photo. Hit open. Boom. And then I'm gonna hit save changes. And then I'm finna hit go back to my dashboard, because like I said, this product is live, and I didn't want just if somebody come to my website and it's just showing the square, then that don't look right, because I already had quite a few people come today. Yesterday it was 32 people came over to it yesterday. It has, you can see it goes up and down. I don't know what day that was. 38 people on the 24th. So I try to make sure my listing and stuff look good. Okay. So now let me take a look at the listing. Okay. As you can see, when you click on the listing, it gives you this page because it's a coaching. It's not like a regular digital product. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. Okay. But for now, I actually want to see what it's looking like on the main page. So let me X out one more time. I want to put it in one of my collections. So let me hit manage products. Let me go to collections, and I'm going to put it in Side Hustle University HQ. I'm going to hit edit, and HQ mean headquarters, and there go my product right there. So I'm going to put it in the membership and classes section and categories. Okay. Save changes. I still got to change my category pictures. I'll probably do that later today. Let me go over here back to dashboard, and I want to go actually to my store, and I just went in the wrong thing. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go into my store. Okay. I'm gonna go right here to membership and classes, and there it is right there. That's nice. It look good. It look good. It's right next to my other services. So let me click on it. Let's see what we're looking like. That's going to take us, we're going to set this page up now. Okay. So that's the next step. We have to set up a product page for this, because it's different. Like I said, it's different than if you just setting up a digital product. But as far as the listing picture, it looks really good. I like it. Okay. Really love the way that she's helping her. And. Okay. So let me go back to the dashboard, and I need to go into launch my store builder. Okay. So I finna hit my launch my store builder. And then I finna come up here where it say custom page. If you did a home page, with me when we did the while we inside of Payhip boot camp, and I started showing everybody how to set up a nice home page. Everything that you have to fix anytime you're inside of Payhip is gonna result back to the builder page, okay? And your home page is gonna always be the first thing that come up. So what you want to do is come up here where it say custom pages, and this is all your products. So what you want to click on is done for you, your KDP book editing, or whatever your coaching service is called. Okay. and then it's going to bring you to this right here. Now, what I usually do is, now if you offering a service where you take people pictures, then of course you want some type of picture with a camera and stuff. Maybe if you draw pictures, hand draw pictures, you want to show an example of that type of service, then that's fine. Okay, but for me, I keep me a banner. This area right here, the example text, is I keep that to give a description of the product. I tend to delete this. I don't need that, so I go ahead and delete it. But you're more than welcome to use that section if you like. Okay, maybe you're a workout coach and you want to show a before and after picture of you. I don't know. You might want to use the pictures. Okay, and then of course, I keep the fill out form, and I like to do the frequently asked questions. So we finna go into that next. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna need is a banner. Okay, so guess where I'm heading back? I'm heading back over to Canva. Okay, I'm gonna actually go ahead and X this out. I'm gonna come right here to Canva. I'm gonna go into my banner folder that I already have set up, and I'm gonna add a page. And if you need to know the page size for the banners, let me hit resize custom size, and it's gonna be 1,000 no 1,200, yeah, 1,200 by 400 px pixels. Okay, so that's the banner size that I'm using. Okay, so let me go ahead and hit white. Okay, so because this is going to be something for KDP, I want to use a bunch of book covers. Okay, and I kind of like already have how can I say it? I kind of already have a banner set up already with, like, that's a journal, that's a coloring book, that's a product design, and I can remove that and put something else. Okay, so I think I'm going to just, instead of creating it from scratch, I'm going to use that. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate this. This is one of the reasons why I keep my banners in the same section, so that I can do stuff like this. If I need a banner for something else, I can come right here and I already have them set up. Okay, so instead of saying journal cover, I'm gonna say journals. Okay, coloring books. Okay, I am also going to say kids books. Okay, I'm actually going to change that because she's wearing a composition notebook. So I am going to say kids books. Okay, I'm bring it out a little bit. And then I can do I'm going to delete that, and I can do activity books. Excuse me. Okay, so now I have different types of books. Okay, and coloring book that looks good. I'm actually going to hit upload, and let me grab a couple of my books. I'm gonna leave that like that. That coloring page, I'm gonna leave it. You know what? Let me go with the theme, because that actually is a cover of a journal. So let me go ahead and grab this. I'm gonna slide it in, and because I'm already published, I have enough books to fill in those sections. It might just take me a few seconds. Activity book and kids book. Let me go get an activity book, because I done created an activity book, and I done created a kids book already. Now, if you want to speed up the process and you already have books on Amazon, you can go over to your author's page and do a snip and cut and get the pages. I'm at the cover. I could do that. Let me see something, but I have them in here. So I want to make sure. If you go activity book, pop that right there, and let me. And it's just, this is a good way to show proof that I'm published, and I can show you how to publish. You see what I'm saying? Because these are all books that I have published, and they are on Amazon. So that's all it is. It's just for the proof that I will be teaching you something that I already have done. Okay, so that's the reason why I chose that banner. That's another journal, but I'm looking for I have some full color kids book. I see them right down that banner, so I must be getting close. I keep saying I'm gonna organize my stuff. I see them in. I'm getting close because I'm starting to see pictures of. It don't matter if I found my. I come across. I have a book called Crowned in Confidence. Even though I want to use my kids' ABC full color book, for the banner, but whichever one I come to first is the one I'm gonna use. That's another coloring book. That's another journal. That's another journal. That is a prompt book. Just hang tight with me, you guys. I'm about to finish this up. We at the last, how they always say it, we at the last stretch. We at the last stretch. Here we go. I can use this one. There we go. Okay, so now I got my banner. Okay, and all of these books I don't publish, and if somebody want to, like, if I'm, because I'm offering this service, if they want to look back and make sure that I'm a published author, they can grab any one of these books and go search it. All of these books I have published. Okay, so this makes this banner spot on. Okay, so if you, whatever service that you're offering when you do the banner, try to have it to represent whatever you're doing, that to let people know is you know exactly how to do what you're doing. And what I mean by that, if you teaching, if you offering a coaching service to teach people how to do sublimation, then you need to have some pictures of some tumblers, or maybe some t-shirts, or maybe some keychains, or maybe some license plates, things that you done sublimated as your pictures. Okay, that's going to be your proof. Okay, so I usually don't leave the coaching name and a short description. I take that out. Okay. Go ahead and take that out, because I have a full out description, because I like for people to know exactly what they're getting. So mine be laid out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, open. Okay, I'm gonna hit choose this image. Okay, so now save. Okay, so I'm offering a service to help people with KDP. And guess what? I'm showing them all stuff that has to do with KDP. Okay, so now I need to go to the next section, which is my text example. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and edit that out. And so let me head back over here to, I'm back to the same trend that I was talking to in ChatGPT, so it all will be alike. Okay, so can you please give me a title and description for my product page, product page, okay? And hit the go button. Okay. And so it gave me product description, product title professional. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this first. And I'm gonna put that right here. Control V. And then, and a lot of this, you guys, is just repeated over and over in different ways. But you want to do that because you want whatever, you want to make sure that people know exactly what they're paying for. That's the reason why I just have it to keep rewriting it in different ways, based on what section I'm working on, just so it's just re-innovated. Okay, people know exactly what they're paying for. So I'm gonna pop that in. Okay. And then one of the things I don't want to keep on here because it's going to show in the pricing. Nope, I'm gonna leave this on here. I'm gonna leave it on the $29 fix your book and to start my book and what everything that is included. I'm gonna leave that right there. So next, I'm gonna change that background color because I don't want it to run into. That's gonna be that color. That's gonna be light green. That need to be black. Okay. So let me change my background scene color to black. Okay, so I got my banner, black, green, black. Oh, maybe I need to do that in black. Let me go back to green. I'll probably do that one then. I'm gonna probably leave that one green and do the frequently asked question in a dark green. That's what I'll do. Okay, so now let me format my words. I like to use text font. I like to use it as large. Okay, large text font. And then you can also, depending, format, if you want all your words to go over, you can align it right now. They're in the center. I just align mine going to the left. I like that better. Okay. I just didn't like the whole day in the center. Okay. I like this better, so I'm gonna keep that. Let me see what it looked like if I do on the right side. Nope, definitely going on the left. Okay, so I like that better. My content height, I got it small. I want to put it on medium. Let me see. That's a lot. Nope, let me put it back on small. Okay, content width, I'm gonna put that on medium so that can kind of stretch it out. Now we talking. That is now we talking. Okay. So I got all that. Now choose your package. It got fix my book. It got to start my book. It got everything why you'll love this service. Ready to stop guessing. Choose your package and let's start today. Okay, so all that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and hit save. Okay. And now the before your session, okay? Of course, you want to keep the email and the name, okay? So now I'm gonna have ChatGPT to give me a question to ask people, where are they in a publishing journey, and then of course I want this to say to fill out the form based on the product that I'm providing, okay? And it say before your session. You can change that if you want to, but or you can leave it. So I'm probably gonna have it to say before your publishing session, okay? No, because that's like telling people that they finna publish right then. So I'm gonna just say before your session. So let's click on that. Okay, I'm gonna have ChatGPT. I'm gonna grab this, control copy, and you can leave it just like this. Before your session, please fill out the form below to help guide your coaching service. You can leave it like that, but I'm gonna show you can also bring it over here to ChatGPT. Control V, rewrite this to fit my coaching service. Okay, and then I'm hit the go button. Okay, let's get started. To make sure your coaching service is personalized, please fill out the form um, below with details about your book and where you need support. Okay, this is too long. This helps me understand exactly where you are. Okay, this is too long. This is too long. Can you make it shorter? Okay. Okay, please complete the form below so I can tailor your KDP coaching session to your specific needs. That's what I need. Okay. And what did it say for the title? It say, let's get started. I think I'm gonna grab that let's get started because I like the way it got that the pen. So how I can change that is right here where it say, please fill out the form below is right here. Now, if you want that paragraph like what ChatGPT gave you, you could put all that in if you want to. But I like to keep mine short and sweet. Okay, short and sweet. And then I'm gonna add that, change that before you start. I mean, start here or whatever it had said to let's get started. Okay, what do you hope to get out of this coaching service? Did I? So I'm gonna have it to rewrite that too. Control copy, and I'm gonna go. Can you rewrite this to fit my service? I'm gonna say my coaching service. Okay, pop that in. Control V, and I'm gonna hit the go button again. Okay. Okay, and it say, what do you hope to get from our coaching section? What's the main goal for this coaching section? What do you need help with in KDP publishing journey? What part of KDP process do you feel stuck on right now? Okay, I'm gonna see if it can combine. Is there a way for you to combine number two and number three? And I'm gonna hit the go button. Okay. Because I like number two and number three. What part of KDP publishing process do you need help with or feel stuck on right now? I like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna take it right here and I'm gonna replace that. Okay. And you can change the button from saying submit if you want to. Let me see that camera. I mean, ChatGPT already gave me something. I'm going to just leave it as submit. That's no big deal. Okay. But if you want to change it, change it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save changes on that. Now I'm finna go out because I did dark, light, and I'm going to change that to dark. So I'm going to go back out and I'm finna do the frequently asked questions. Okay. So I'm going to click on frequently asked questions first. I'm going to change my color before I get OCD. There we go. Because I like each section to have their own color because I don't like it. Let me see how that dog look on. Let me see something. Oh, it's already dark right there. But I might, that's just, I don't like for mine to look like it's a big run on. I'm actually going to hit save right quick and I'm going to change this one to the dark color. So I usually have this section one color, next section another color like that. That's just my thing. You can have all the backgrounds the same color if you want, but I just like it to be like a break in between the different things that I'm doing. Okay, color scheme, and I'm gonna go with the dark. Okay, I like that better. Let's get started. That's my color scheme. So we're gonna go ahead and hit save. Okay. Now, I filled that out. Now I want to do frequently asked questions. So I'm gonna grab this right here. Still staying in the same chat GPT trend. I'm gonna say, can you create 3 frequently asked questions based on my coaching service? Okay. And then I'm gonna hit the go button. Okay. I'm gonna take the R out. Okay, there we go. Let me hit the go button on that. Okay, what type of books do you do? What type of books do you work with? I specialize in children's book, journals, and coloring books designed for Amazon KDP. If your book falls into one of these categories or is similar, this service is for you. What is my book? What if my book has already been rejected by Amazon KDP? No worries. That's exactly what the Fix My Book package is for. I'll review your files, correct formatting or layout issues, and make sure it meets KDP technical requirements so it's ready for approval. Okay, number 3, will you publish the book for me? I'll guide you through the process and make sure you file it finally, fully. Get it out, Regina. I'll guide you through the process and make sure you file it fully formatted and ready to upload. But you will handle the final steps to KDP account. With the start my page package, I'll walk with you step by step so you know exactly what to do. Okay? So those are perfect. Okay? Stay in the same trend. It's gonna work out and everything is gonna line up. Okay? So now let me go up here and I'm gonna remove these because they don't have nothing. Most of the time it has to do with refund and all that. So I am going to go ahead and delete all that out. Did I? Oh God, disregard. I'm in the wrong in the wrong section. Okay, I had just deleted all that, y'all. Thank God I didn't hit save. Let me go into the right section. I suppose I need to be in the frequently asked questions. Okay, so let me delete all that. Okay, I'm gonna pop that in. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit save changes because I don't want to lose nothing. Everything is looking good. Now I'm gonna change my format so the format of seat looks like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna come down here to format, and I left my height small. I did my content, if I'm not mistaken, in medium. Okay, and I believe I put it to the left. I'm gonna leave, and that's just, I think I put it to the left. Yep, I put it to the left, and it looked like my words is a little bit smaller right there than it is right here. So let me go to fonts, and I'm gonna go to small. Okay, maybe I was on small. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so we have our frequently asked questions. So let me go ahead and hit saved. One of the things I don't like, why is that so big? Let me go back to right here. Okay, I see the problem. Okay. Okay. Okay, I need to change that to normal. There we go. Okay. Now we got action. I caught that. I was like, why is that so big? Save changes. Save change. And I think that's why it is. I think these are on normal and those wasn't. Okay, so let me come back. It could have just been the way that actually number one. What is number? Header one. I'm gonna change that to header one. Ooh, that's big. Ooh, that's it's big. Let me go back. Go back, Regina. Okay, that's on header three. I put that one on header three. And make sure that's on header three. Oh, let me highlight it. Okay. And all I'm doing is just making the header parts, the question, bigger than the answer. That's all I did. Okay. And so that's pretty much it. So now I can go ahead and publish this. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and well, if you want to look at it before you publish it, let me slide my head down. You can hit the preview and you can get a look at it. Okay. So when they um how you said, if they want to find out about this particular service, it's going to bring them to this page right here where they'll see a banner with, some of the books that I made. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put like a black line up there. I don't like that. That look kind of cut off. Okay, and it's I tell you everything about this service done for you, KDP editing and coaching. Get your book Amazon approved. It talk about choose your package. It's talk about the fix your book package for $29. They say start my book for $99. It tell you everything that you'll get. Are you ready to stop guessing? It allows you to let's get started for you to fill out form and then your frequently asked questions. Once they fill out the form and hit submit, then it'll take them to the page for them to select if they want the $29 payment plan or they want the 99. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna exit out of that and I'm gonna hit publish. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna continue to edit because I want to head over here to Canva right quick. And y'all bear with me for a second. I want to see if I can put a black line around. I made it a little bit bigger. It already had one. Let me see something. I guess it's going to have that look. Okay. I just leave it like that. It's probably going to just have that look. We'll go back to Payhip right quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna be OCD about a black line because if the black line is there, it's just I wanted it a little bit thicker, I guess. Okay, so you know what I can do too? Let me look at my preview again because it's cutting it off a little bit. That might be why I'm having OCD. So let me go back to my header. Okay, and I'm gonna scroll down large. That's my setting. Let me do right here. Do that give me a little bit more room? Let me go back to header one. Okay. I don't think that has to do with it. It's format, section height. Let me do large. I think that's gonna be that's too big. Go ahead to medium. you know, let me let me change it to custom. Okay. And that's how I can get my little blight line. Let me see how big that is. Okay, I'm gonna change it down a little bit. Okay. And I'm gonna see it. Let me hit preview. Okay. Let me turn it up a little bit. I'm gonna turn it up to 70. I'm gonna turn it up to 80. Let's see. Let's see what the preview look like. Okay, forget it. I'm just not gonna have that black line. Okay. So I'm gonna go just hit disregard changes. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's fine. Okay, because I don't think that's just my OCD. Ain't nobody gonna be like, you don't have a line around your banner. Okay, so y'all, let me make sure I'm published. So I just click the publish. I'm gonna continue to edit. Yeah, I don't think nobody gonna be like, I'm not getting your service because you don't have a black line around your banner. Okay, so let me go exit the store builder, and then I am going to. I hope. I'm gonna hit the manage it. I'm gonna manage it, and once you hit the manage button, it's gonna bring all of your the whole coaching course. It's gonna have your information up at the top, your pages. Okay, so this is way at earlier I clicked out because I wanted to go over and make sure that the listing had a picture. But this is how you get back to it. You just hit manage and it'll take you back to it. But the first thing I'm gonna click on, I'm gonna show you the pages, but I'm gonna hit pricing, and there go both of my pricing right there. So when they actually hit the button to go over to purchase is going to give them both of these options. Okay, so let's go right here to pages. Okay, and this is the sales page. We can view that, and that's the one we just built out. Boom. Okay, nice. Okay, and then let's hit the back button. And then it says post intake page. That's the page where they can fill out the form. When they fill out the form, then it'll take them over here for them to pick the pricing. Okay. Choose a pricing plan. Y'all want, I want it like that. Okay. So once they the intake, once they do the intake form and they hit submit, it's gonna bring them to this page. Okay. That's what it is. That's why I say intake form and pricing. Okay, and they can pick the 29 or the 99. I like that. I did a good job on that. Thank you, Regina. You did a good job. Okay, and then if you want to review, my checkout page is pretty standard. No matter what, anything that somebody buy is pretty standard. So, but the thing about it is, based on what product you buy, the product picture will show right there, and that's for the $29. It just showed that one by default. If I was having a sale or a coupon, they can put that in. Let me go back. I just exit out of Payhip. I'm gonna hit manage. Okay, go back to pages, and the last one is the thank you page. I think I'm gonna show y'all guys how to fix a thank you page. I think that kind of look boring, and all that is this is the thank you page for when somebody purchased something and they just send it thanks for purchasing. I might do something on that. It's not a big deal, but if y'all want something on that, just let me know. Okay, and that is how you set up your coaching, a service. You can offer a service. That's how you offer it. I actually did 3 today, and I said when I got ready to do the third one, I said let me record it because somebody might want to do a coaching a coaching service. Okay, and so let me go ahead and before I leave, I don't know something. It must be something inside the store builder that I want to change because I keep clicking that. I'm finna go over to my website and I'm gonna hit membership because I don't have it. I can move it around. I think I'm gonna move it around. Before I go, I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. So it can show on my trending. One of them can show on my trending now page. Okay. So I am going to go to membership and classes because that's where I put it. There go my listing, all nice and pretty. So if somebody click on the membership and class, if they click on all products, they'll see it there too. But if they click on the membership and classes based on the categories, those are all of these are membership and different classes that I offer, including my coaching service. They can click on that right there. It brings them to the home page. They see everything, fill it out, they can purchase it. That's the reason why, because on this page it don't say nothing about pricing. That's why I made sure the pricing was right there, as well as I think this one right here, this is where if you ever want to build a web, maybe you know how to build out websites. Like I know how to do Payhip websites, so I'm offering that service for people that don't have time to build out their own Payhip website. Maybe you do Shopify. Okay, so that's another one. Okay, and then book your one-on-one. That's more for mentorship. Okay, for individuals that just need to sit down and talk out what they need to get on track. It gives them the full outline, and as you can see, I did them differently. This one I put all the way over there, so I just had fun with it. Okay. Let me go ahead and exit out of that. So I just want to show y'all what it looks like on the home page. Now, if I want to make sure that one of my coaching services show in my trending file, I mean on my trending section on my home page, I'm just gonna go over here to manage products, and then I'm gonna hit reorder. Because what happens is when you upload a product, it goes all the way down to the bottom. Okay. So done for you website, done for you I want my KDP one to be up at the inside of my trending section. And I think I got 6 different trending items. I need to go look. But I'm gonna bring this one up to here. I think I got 6. So I'm gonna do this right here first. The AI powered passive income prompt. I want to keep that on the home page. I'm gonna drop that one down. Okay, my custom GPTs, I moved it down. They've been on the trending page for a while. So I want to put that's something new that can go on the trending page. Okay. And I'm actually want it to be number 3. Okay. So you just have to when you reorganize it, let me go back over here to dashboard. Let me go to my website. I can't remember how many items I have on my trending. I actually have 8. So whatever the top, when you do the reorder, whatever the top 8 products is, they're going to show on your trending or buy now or last minute buys, whatever you name this section is going to show. The top 8 will always show here. Okay. And they go, wait a minute, that's something else. Oh, there it go right there. There it go right there. Nice and pretty. Okay. So I hope this video showed you guys how to, um, let me go ahead and stop sharing, how to set up a coaching service inside of Payhip. Okay. So I'm going to keep going through all the areas that you can set up inside of Payhip. I hope you guys enjoy. I need to stop saying so much. Why y'all let me just do that? I am finna go ahead and go. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me while I make this video. I know my videos be kind of long, and it's more because I want to make sure that I touch everything so you guys can see how everything works. Thank you guys so much for being a part of Side Hustle University. And if you're watching this video on another platform and you're not a part of Side Hustle like YouTube, I might put this on YouTube. And if you're not a part of Side Hustle University, join us over on school. It's tons and tons of information inside of the school platform that you will not see on YouTube. You could get help whether you're doing digital products, you're building passive income through digital products, or you just need help because you're doing physical products. And if you've seen any of my videos, you already know I do sublimation. I work with the Cricut. I know how to do candles, wax melts, a ton of different DIY projects. So make sure you come on over and join us over on school and become a part of the Side Hustle University SHU family. Thank you guys for watching another one of my videos, and I will definitely see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.